Now, the first time I visited this reservoir was not long after they constructed the dam and flooded the area, and it was quite spooky because it was still like they flooded a jungle valley, and there was still the tops of all the trees poking through. You still see a few of them here and there, but nowhere near as many as there was. It was like a kind of a forest growing up from a lake. You know, it was quite surreal. Right, we've come to the dam. And there's, we can't quite see it from this angle, there's a big Buddha on the top, and there's stairs. And you know I've got this thing about stairs, so I'm going to go up them 150 or something, 150 stairs, and get a Buddha's eye view of the dam. So this is the Vichara Longkorn Dam, halfway between Kanchanaburi and Sangkhla Buri.
โอ้โหเห็นบาดแผลแล้วก็หวาดเสียวค่ะคุณผู้ชมผู้ชายคนนี้คือนายซาเซอร์หรือว่านายหวานอายุ40 ปีที่เป็นชาวกะเหรี่ยงตามเนื้อตามตัวเขาเนี่ยรอยเล็บรอยเลือดแบบนี้นี่คือโดนเสือโคร่งเพื่อที่จะไปดูควายเขาเลี้ยงควาย9 ตัวเอาไว้ที่ป่าริมห้วยสมะท้อตามเนื้อตามตัวนายซาเซอร์ตอนนั้นเนี่ยนะคะบอกว่าโอ้โหผมพยายามที่จะต่อสู้กับเสือแล้วก็พยายามที่จะเอาตัวรอดเขาปีนต้นไม้ค่ะ
ขานี่โอ้โห lucky
He said their teeth went straight through his hand
โอ้ย boxing ด้วยนะอันนี้ก็ดูมาห้าเขาดูทะลุแล้วก็สองทีกับอันนี้นี่ครับขวาครับอันนี้ฝ่านิ้วกินอะไรไม่ได้เพราะว่ามันเจ็บอยู่ฝ่ามือ
He can't eat on one side of his mouth because one of the tigers got straight through his gums on one side of his mouth, so he finds it really hard to eat, so he can only eat on one side of his mouth now. He was showing kind of around this row, the tigers got straight in, claws, teeth, kind of chewing him out.
อันนี้มาห่างอันนี้มันครอบเวลาเข้าไก่นี่อันนี้มาห่างก็ไปดูฝ่ามือข้างในอันนี้จมูกอันนี้ก็บอกใช้ได้อันนี้มาห่าง
And he still hasn't recovered full use of any of his body parts that were attacked by the tigers, even his jaw. He said it still works, but it just wasn't the same. It's still healthy, but it still hurts.
It's not the same then. Okay.
Right, yeah, across the line of the arm there.
Yeah.
What a thing we have to live through. Juan's arrived now, and I didn't recognise him totally. He said, "Well, you have a look at the old interview, the old video. He looks totally different. Very dapper."
อันนี้ขอให้มาดูผงเสือครับผงเสือ
Oh no! Juan has just bought us a gift of a little tiger hair that was extracted from one of his wounds, and it's blown away in the wind. The tiger's hair. The hair of the tiger.
Toys donated by a good friend.
Yeah,
a couple
lovely.
of good friends. Got some colouring books, some cuddly toys.
Lovely.
Notebooks in there. There's loads of toys we've got. Nerf
Right.
guns, footballs, cuddly toys, Hot Wheels, aeroplanes, helicopters.
Brilliant.
We've got the lot. He should be the happiest boy in the village, mate.
Oh, I reckon so. But we're going to find somewhere to sit down and have something to drink, maybe something to eat as well.
Have some money for you. There you go. And that's been donated by various people from my YouTube, my Facebook, Carl's YouTube, and Gary Butler's
อันนี้
YouTube.
ที่ผมไปโรงพยาบาลให้มาดีแ
Oh, right. Oh, these are the bills from the hospital.
Ah, okay, maybe right. Never mind. He's just showing to prove that he's got the bills because he's a lovely man. He's you know, he's just trying to show that he's genuinely in need, and he's got these bills
the
and
hospital
everything.
bills.
You know.
จะมาครับสมมุติว่าจะมาวันที่29วันที่19ก็วันที่25ก็โทรมาไปปัญญา
โอเคเราก็จ่ายกลางกงเขาได้ก็เอาไปจ่ายเราจะบอกว่าจะพบกันกี่โมงอะไรแบบนั้นแต่ว่าตามปกติเขามีเรือมาประจำนะครับมาทุกวันแต่มันมาได้ตอนเช้าใช่ไหมมันมาถึงที่นี่กี่โมง
8 โมง7 โมง
มันมาถึงที่นี่7 โมงแล้วมันออก
เที่ยว
6 โมงเหรอ6 โมงเช้ามันออก
6 โมงเช้ามันออกมา
ใช่มันออกกี่โมง
ทีนี้ออกไปก็
มันออกจากปีหลกที่
เขามาที่นี่นะ
ใช่มันออก6 โมง6 โมงแล้วมาถึงที่นี่
7 โมง
แล้วพอเวลากะคุเที่ยงมันโอเคleave 6 in the morning there 7 then goes back at midday
Just one a
day. What we've said is like at Christmas, what we do is we'll be in contact with them about the 25th, and then we'll arrange what time to meet here. But we know what time, don't we?
29ใช่ไหม
สมมติว่าจะมาจาก29ใช่ป่ะ25ก็โทรมาบอกผมผมจะหาให้ที่เกียร์เอามาไว้
Right, that's it.
Christmas.
Yeah.
In style. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good indeed. It's amazing what things come out like. So I just should. I don't think we mentioned in the last video that Kunwan is actually a Christian and he lives in a place that actually has a church, Key Christendom. So he's actually invited us for Christmas, which we should greatly accept, won't we?
Yeah, it'll be my first Hilltribe Christmas. Yeah, first time. Okay, คุณครับเจอกันตอนคริสต์มาสOkay, we'll see you again at Christmas. We're on the road now going up to Sangkhla Buri, and we just felt like a little break, and there's a little waterfall here right next to the road called Namtok Grawia, so we'll check that out, see what it's like. For foreigners it's 200 baht instead of 40 baht for locals, which I don't mind sometimes. If I'm going to spend a bit of time in a national park, sometimes I consider it to be worth it, but not just to look at a waterfall that's next to the road anyway. This place in Thai is called Chedi Samong, which means 3 Pagodas Pass, and this is the border with Burma, and this is the actual point where the old Death Railway entered into Burma. And if you remember, if you saw my series using my old pictures from the early 90s, we actually come here once and we were actually allowed to go inside Burma just after it changed its name to Myanmar. We were allowed to go like 18 kilometres inside. But that's what this is famous for. It's a natural crossing point. The first time I come here was just within weeks or maybe a couple of months of it, the title being changed to Myanmar. And at that time they let us over, you know. I just asked almost as a joke, I said, can we go in to Burma? And he said yes. So I said, can we go out again? He said yes, and we had quite an adventure. We ended up hooking up with some guy who smuggled contraband deep inside, and we went like 18 kilometres inside the jungle, and the actual road is the old Deaf Railway with the railway sleepers taken up. We're not allowed to cross at this point today. I think Thais can, but foreigners can't. Catapults. So the hill tribes people love the catapults. Well, there you go. How's that for a fine selection of alcohol? Oh, just what I fancy actually, coffee. สวัสดีครับ ผมเอากาแฟลาเต้ร้อน1 แก้ว ลาเต้ร้อนแก้วนึง ครับผม คุณครับเท่าไหร่ครับ 35 บาท Okay. We got coffee. Yeah, hot latte. I could do another few of them, mate. And this distinctive chedi behind me now, which is on the far side of the Mon Bridge in Sangkhla Buri, used to be the setting for Chinese kung fu movies. I can remember a few times watching Chinese kung fu movies and recognising this place.สวัสดีครับ สวัสดีครับ
เชิญดูได้ค่ะ
โอ้ครับ คุณมาได้หรือเปล่าครับ
ได้ค่ะขึ้นข้างบนไม่ได้ค่ะ
อ๋อแล้วข้างบนไม่ได้เหรอโอเค Nice little perch, isn't he, up there? Right, so we're up here now at the Sangkhla Buri viewpoint, and you see the sign behind me saying "You are here." Well, underneath it is a little sign in Thai, and it's got the name of the place in Thai, and I will read it to you correctly. The name of this place is Wanka. So here we are at Wanka viewpoint. And we've just checked into P Guest House, which is a place I first stayed in 31 years ago, right on the river. Lovely little spot. And this is what it was like when I first stayed here. We've got a picture here. See the picture with all the bamboo huts? Well, that was it. That was P Guest House, first time I stayed here.